right, welcome back. And I am joined by one Calvine Odongo, who is a singer and songwriter. Calvine, welcome to Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, I'm okay. Yeah.
I've seen you've just done a song for the president.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Why did you choose to write a song for President William Ruto?
For me personally, as Calvine, honestly, the song is my personal testimony about what I've seen. Because to be honest, who knew President Ruto or Dr. Ruto will be the president of the Republic of Kenya? Sometimes maybe we can see like the way everybody has the mind of how it happens. But the truth of the matter is, if God did not enable, then who enabled the William Ruto to be the president? So it is just my testimony that if I check on the background of the president and honestly where he has come from, for me it is God does not call for the qualified. Sometimes you can see like maybe you are doing something at KBC and people see like, why have you been given this opportunity and you are not even in that position? Maybe even in terms of education you are not qualified, but God has a reason why you have been given such opportunity. So it doesn't require that you be qualified to be able to do something. There are some things which are done in grace, there are some things which are inborn wisdom which you can be able to do in life. So what I know is that God does not qualify, we call the qualified to be used by maybe in every society or maybe by God, but he looks for those unqualified so that he can be able to make a testimony, the feeble harms which can be able to be used outside there. So that is why I believe like it is a testimony. Maybe even some Kenyans maybe still seeing it like what is what. But what I believe is that God has planted a big testimony through William Ruto to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. The challenges can be there. And especially I've gotten many criticisms. Why did you lack what to sing for you to sing about President Ruto? They are there in my social handles. People are saying you lacked what to sing. You just take your money to the studio to do this kind of thing. So people are talking, I've been criticized everywhere. Yeah. But if you check on the words which are placed in that song, it is my personal testimony about what I believe. Maybe this is the reason why this person is there. So that is why I'm singing President Ruto, and I believe maybe if that is what I believe. Okay,
one may think that you actually put the song out because maybe you want him to notice you, him to recognize you, you know. Was that what was playing in your mind when you thought of writing about it? Do you think, pia unaweza kuangalia kuomoka? I mean,
to be noticed, I've been there. I'm an award winner from the UN Habitat on the effort on fighting COVID-19 from 2020 to the period of COVID. So I don't go outside there maybe to look for the favor that they, and then I can remember 2013, I did another song on Ruto. And this song, I did it. I remember the place where I was staying, it was the zone for the ODM. Okay. And it was very rough for me. In fact, sometimes I could even get to the house in the evening when people are not seeing me because I was so much like, what have you done? How can you sing the President Uhuru when Raila is fighting to be the president, especially me being a Luo. So those things are there. But now it is up to you, because now if what is bad when a singer sings his mind or her mind, and the politicians, which maybe immediately after election, someone was ODM and is running to UDA or something like that. What is bad? I'm not looking for, I know, I've been walking around where President Ruto is. I've been in the political lineage with those kind of processions. But what I believe is that I'm just specific in my song. I'm just specific in, can I be able to speak to the hearts which can be able to see? Sometimes God does not do things in a way, in open vacuum place where all of you can be able to understand. And that is why they say one verse in the Bible, if you say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not walk, I shall not lack. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not work. To many pastors, if you give them that word for them to translate or to give their interpretation of the same verse, you will find very many people, all of them maybe can have different version of why the Lord is my shepherd. So that is the interpretation we have on everything we do in life.
Okay. Yeah. Are you looking into getting into a political career?
Getting into a political career, if in 2020, 2022. 2022, I could be the MCA now for the Line Saba. But of which people have been doing, I have a youth community-based organization. PC Band Kenya is a youth community-based organization. I've been doing several things. I did even several donations from the Ministry of Health and giving to the vulnerable families within Kibera, Langata, and some parts of Kongware. So through that, people saw it that now you are a young man, can we be able to expose you outside there so that you can be able to go out and bring us some support? Because I've been doing even most of the Decembers, I make sure I give some donations from what I can be able to get, maybe from some other friends also. I bring together and then I can be able to give those women who can be able to put chapati on the table during that Christmas, something like that, or the first of January or 31st. So that is what I normally do. But now, when I was pushed by the community, those people who saw that I am capable as a youth maybe to go there and lead them, it came to the nomination of ODM. And the nomination of ODM, the list came, the result came through the person they wanted. So when the result came through the person they wanted, it came up, in fact, it is a zone for the ODM, but they were beaten by the wiper because all the ODM brigades, the voters turned against the person who was given the nomination, and they went for the wiper, and the person who was vying for the wiper took the ticket. So maybe that is for some days, God knows.
Okay, but are you concentrating more on your music or the organizational things that you do?
So much on how I can be able to give back to the community, because I have a testimony for my life, where I've come from and where I am. So even if maybe, for example, if maybe through this song, maybe President would want to do something to me, I can even advise the President to get to the community. I have an organization which is a youth community-based organization. There are some struggles they have. If that can be able to reach the President, then I can be very happy. Let him give them the support he can be able to give, not as Calvin as an individual. That is my focus. My focus is, can you be able to reach to that person? There are some people, maybe from the community where we came from, you have made it to be at KBC today. And what about those people? You cannot blame them that they didn't make it, but you know the struggle they went through. Or maybe even you as an individual, you know the struggle they went through for you to be a DJ today at the KBC. So those are the challenges. And that one we can only fulfill when you give back to those people who are also suffering in the same measure outside there.
Yeah. The band that you work with, tell me a bit about it. Is it with children? Is it with young people? Yeah.
The band that I work with is based in Kibera. That is the central place and part of Langata, because Kibera and Langata is already the same place, only the boundary for the electorate. But what we do is I bring the children together. They are young girls between the Form 1 and Form 4. Who are dancers. Purely they are a group of girls who are dancers. Their interest is to dance. And we have a group of young women and even the youth who are singers. They do music, those who are talented. What we do is, can we be able to, what we do, can we be able to, if you are an artist, maybe you are working in our band, and we see like Vivian is in a position to be able to produce a song. Can we be able to support Vivian to go to the studio, record this song, we see if it can be able to work for you outside there. So those are the things we do together so that we can be able to, because music also is also a tool which can change someone's life. So that is what we do. And also we lobby for the activities outside there. There's some activities we can go for outside. Maybe Nairobi County government is looking for, they have an event and they need a band which can be able to entertain there. So we can be able to lobby for the activities even during the weddings, so those kind of things, so that we give opportunity to these young youths. So whatever they bring on the pocket, even if it is that small or little money, is what they can be able to buy for soaps, maybe something for some kind of upkeep.
That's a really good initiative. Unique, my DJ. Do you have a question for our guest?
Yeah. You've mentioned that there's some charity project that you do for the community, and you still do music. How do you come up and maybe balance between the music and the projects? Between the music,
already we have the instrument for the organization. So these things, they match together. Where we meet, all of us, the common place where we meet is the place of practice. So after practice, can we be able, if you want maybe to clean part of Langata or part of Kibera, maybe we just want to move out one of the Saturday to do some community activities. Then we begin it from the room of our practice. Can we be able to do a certain song? Can we be able to communicate? Maybe during the COVID-19, I just saw everyone was running away. No one could be able to come out maybe to tell the information about COVID. But I stood, PC Band was within all over the country, all over Nairobi. We were in almost every media. We are there doing interviews for the activities we are doing, reaching out for creating awareness, giving some kind of sanitizers, those kind of things, because there was some little support which were given from the Ministry of Health. So what we do is we must have a central place where we meet. And where we meet is where we do the practices, where we do the music. After music, then can we be able to reach outside there? If there are some women, maybe they are struggling to do something, can we be able to call our friends together? Because we have also some spiritual leaders who are supporting what we are doing. So can we call them together even one of the Sunday? If it is something to raise, maybe we can be able to buy for them some soaps. Can we be able to get it from our pocket? We don't have a direct sponsor, which is maybe someone sponsoring our organization. We just do it solely. If you are interested, you can be able, for example, sometimes we donate clothes. When we are donating clothes, we just talk to the friends and some churches where these members are coming from. That Sunday, if you have those clothes which are worn out, maybe you are not, your children are grown up, they are small now to your children, we just call them, tell them, can you bring them on Sunday? Then we can be able to give them to the people which can be fit in them.
All right, all right. I want you to get to tell people where they can find you, where they can find your music as we go for a short break. PC Band Kenya. I have an handle which is PC Band Kenya in Twitter, PC Band Kenya, Facebook, PC Band Kenya where? That's
TikTok.
Your camera.
Okay, PC Band Kenya, Facebook, PC Band Kenya, Twitter, PC Band Kenya, TikTok, PC Band Kenya.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, PC Band Kenya.
Okay.
So if you search PC, even YouTube, PC Band Kenya. So that is where you can be able to find us.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
and
you
all
so
the
much.
best with the organization and your music as well.
Thank you so much.
All right. We take a short break right now. Don't you go too far. We'll be back.